wait. I know we got off on the wrong foot before, right? But you know, I really think we're gonna get along, don't you?
Swimmingly.
Be seeing you, my friend.
Flushed Away, a hilarious and accurate representation of modern-day London. Welcome to Master Shot, where today we are taking a dive in the toilet to experience life in the sewers, featuring Hugh Jackman as Roddy St. James and Kate Winslet as Rita.
Bingo!
Scrabble.
Enough games. To the Ratmobiles.
Roddy is a lonely, pampered pet rat in the West Central area of London. All is fine until his owners leave for holiday and a filthy sewer rat finds his way into the house. Flushed down the loo, Roddy meets Rita, a rat on the run from a gang of criminals led by a genocidal toad. Now that's a sentence I'd never thought I'd ever say. Spike and Whitey are the toad's top henchmen, and these guys are just the funniest. Every line of dialogue from them had me cracking up, and it got to a point where I was laughing when they weren't even doing anything particularly funny.
Keep your legs straight when you hit the water.
I kept my legs straight, Spike.
The relationship between all these characters is really charming, and it distracts you from the predictable plot. As a comedy film in general, Flushed Away is severely slept on. I'm not joking when I say that this is possibly one of the funniest animated films I've ever seen.
I'm the same. I've got a bum like a Japanese flag.
It's fantastic. It's quick, it's got great characters, and the jokes are funny even for adults. Just please, I beg of you, stop showing me characters getting hit in the balls. After running off with the toad's master cable, Rita and Roddy go on the run in an attempt to get him home and buy Rita's family a new house. This family is poor, man. I'm sure that can't be good for a household with kids.
For the last time, we don't need the money.
A new stove might be nice.
The toad sends his goons after them to retrieve the master cable, and he calls upon the help of his French cousin, Le Frog.
Bonjour.
What does the toad want with the cable? Is he, like the rest of England, trying to watch the Football World Cup? No, something just as bad as wanting England to win. To kill every rat in London and replace them with his own spawn.
Any last requests?
Yes. Could you fly quite suddenly off the boat screaming like a girl?
What?
Oh dear.
To some, Flushed Away's art style might be a little familiar. To make this film come to life, DreamWorks teamed up with Aardman Animations to produce their first ever CGI feature film. Aardman are known for their incredible work on stop-motion projects such as Wallace and Gromit, Shaun the Sheep, and Chicken Run, to name a few. I think one of the reasons Flushed Away is so heavily forgotten for fans of animation is that the British-centric humour just doesn't click for everybody. Of course there are some funny moments in here that everyone can enjoy, but compared to other DreamWorks films at the time, like Over the Hedge, Kung Fu Panda, and Madagascar earning almost twice as much as Flushed Away did in the box office, it's obvious to see that this film flopped. Part of the reason for its failure could be due to how heavily the film focused on the humour aspect of the film, and kind of let the story slide a bit. If you don't like British humour, then what is there to enjoy about this film? Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that Americans have no taste in good films.
Hello? What's all this then?
One of my favourite parts about Flushed Away is the attention to detail. I could sit looking at some of these environments for minutes on end, picking apart every little piece of recognisable items that these rats have made use of in their version of London. The animation team knew how creative the whole premise of the setting is, and every object used in the story is cleverly chosen. So why do people keep sleeping on this film? My theory is, it's because of these people.
Boy, you got a face like a frying pan.
Come on, honey.
Looking at some of the recent reviews online, it seems to me that people just don't get it, and it hurts me to see them rate it so poorly. They don't understand how funny some of these jokes are, how good the soundtrack is, and they can't see past the weird fleshy rat designs. Ugh, they are so weird. But I get it. The world just isn't ready for Flushed Away yet. Maybe it never will be. Maybe it's always going to favour quality films such as Boss Baby and Minions. Early on in its development, Flushed Away was a different movie to the one we know and love today. In its earliest theatrical trailer, you can see two gerbil characters who acted as Roddy's butlers. The choice to remove these characters from the film and instead emphasize on Roddy's loneliness makes a lot more sense. Besides, do these creatures only exist to serve as Roddy's servants? Do they get paid in little rodent pounds? It just sounds like slavery at this point. If there's anything to be taken from Flushed Away, it's that Hugh Jackman is a surprisingly good rodent. Forget the Wolverine, let's bring on the rat. I'm sorry, that was a stupid joke.
Am I forgiven?
With an easy-to-follow storyline, a unique art style, and witty humour, Flushed Away is overall a great animated film. Personal biases aside, I don't think it's the best animated movie out there, but I do think it's entertaining. Sometimes the jokes can get lost with some people, and it takes multiple viewings to truly appreciate all the subtle interactions. But if I were to choose between these 3 animated movies, Flushed Away would always win. That's why I'm rating this film a 3.5 stars out of 5. It's not a 5-star movie, but it is a 5-star experience.
What's this? Huzzah! Toys of quality. Peter, your stickers are divine.
Fly at 12 o'clock. Aha! Ruddy's and James saves the day.
DreamWorks Flushed Away is only in cinemas. The heroes of the new movie are now at McDonald's too. There's one in every Happy Meal.